Hey everyone, it's Abby. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm sure you can tell by the title that this is not a happy, fun holiday video. I'm going to be telling you about some pretty scary things that have been happening in my house. Disclaimer, if you are triggered or upset by anything paranormal or anyone talking about ghosts, please click away from this video. If you want to hear about my story and stories of my family members, then keep watching. A little bit of a backstory. We have lived in this house for just over 3 years. Bless you! Anyways, we have lived in this house for just over 3 years. The house that we lived in previously was 100% haunted. We had it confirmed that someone did die in the house, and every last person in my family experienced something in that house. This house is a little bit different. Today is Monday, November 28th, and everything kind of started to go haywire on the 19th. So a week ago from this past Saturday was when everything kind of started to kick off, and I was like, okay. So the first story that I'm going to tell you is about that Saturday. So I had not been home all day. No one in my family. Oh my gosh. I was the last person to leave that morning, and I had used my bathroom upstairs right before I left. Now I came home that day about 1:30 in the afternoon to let the dogs out and feed them and tell them I love them and whatever. I went upstairs again to go to the bathroom, and my toilet seat was up. Now my brother left for the army about 4 months ago, so he no longer uses that bathroom up here. My dad and my mom have their own bathroom downstairs, so why would my toilet seat be up? I certainly wouldn't have used my toilet while the seat was up, nor would I have left it up. So it was just weird. I didn't really think anything of it other than it was weird, and I left and went on with my day. So my mom and I got home pretty late that night, and she was in her room getting ready for a shower, and I was downstairs in the front room. Now from the front room there's the stairs right next to it, and then obviously you can kind of see upstairs from the front room. And I was putting some laundry on the back of some chairs to dry, and I heard a voice from upstairs. It was very, very clear. It said, "Hey," and it almost whispered it to me, and I stopped. I got shivers down my spine, and I didn't know what to do. I kind of just froze in fear. I knew that it wasn't an animal that just made a sound. It wasn't the wind. It wasn't like a rustle. It was way, way too clear to be anything like that. I mean, it was clear as day. It was someone saying, "Hey." I was totally freaked out. So I went to my mom's room. I was banging on her door. I was like, Mom, please open the door. I'm freaking out. And of course she's about to get in the shower. She's like, "What do you want?" So she comes out, and I tell her what happened, and because we hadn't been home all day, our first instinct was that someone was in the house. So we call 911, and we're like, "Hey, just stay on the phone with us. We're gonna go upstairs. We are hearing some things. No one's been home all day, so we just want to make sure no one's there." So we go upstairs, and he went upstairs with us, and he didn't alert to anything weird. He didn't get spooked or anything. He didn't see anything. We checked all the rooms and the closets, and nothing was there. So that kind of solidified that there wasn't an actual person there, that it was just a ghost. So it was pretty creepy. That Saturday night and that following Sunday night, I was pretty scared, so I slept with my TV on. I kept the volume a little bit to where I could just barely hear it. So I slept with my TV on, and now I didn't sleep with the remote in the bed with me, so there's no way that I could have done this. I had it on my nightstand, but both those nights, so both Saturday night and Sunday night, in the hour of 3 o'clock, so I think one night I woke up at 3:17, and the next night it was 3:31 or something, my TV was on white noise. So it was my cable box had turned off, but my TV itself was still on, and so because it didn't have a cable signal, it was completely white noise. And it woke me up, and I was like, what the heck is going on? So I freak out, of course. I didn't go downstairs or anything, but I'm just really, really spooked at this point, because I've seen the movies where everyone wakes up at 3 a.m. and it's totally creepy and blah, 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 and whatever, but this was happening to me in real life, and my TV has never done that before. It has never gone out before, not even in a storm. Like, it doesn't go out. That never happens. So, I mean, and the fact that it happened both nights, the first night I was kind of like, okay, but then it happened the second night, and it happened within like the same kind of time frame, which is like the hour of 3 o'clock, and they say that that's like the devil's hour. That's like the hour that like ghosts are most active, but it was pretty creepy. Next story I think happened that following Wednesday, I want to say. So this was the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So this was 4 days after I heard the voice upstairs and the toilet incident and whatever. So I was at work, and I kind of a backstory. So I have this spot on my floor right over here. It's a very distinctive creak, and it only happens in my room, and it's only in this one spot, and you have to step on it, but it will definitely make like a distinct creak noise, but you have to be stepping on it. So it's not like something could fall off my bed or my dresser and it would make that noise. You have to like be walking across it for it to make like that stereotypical like wood creak noise. So anyways, I was working, and my mom texts me, and she says, I'm hearing that creak upstairs, and I'm hearing footsteps. And so I was like, well, what the heck? And so I asked her the next day about it, and she said, I heard the creak as if someone was stepping on it. And he doesn't stay in my room when I'm not home. I keep my door closed when I'm not home, and we block off the upstairs so the animals can't get up here and like get into stuff and whatever. They have the whole downstairs to themselves. So no one was up here, and she's hearing the creak in my floor, and she's also hearing like footsteps and stuff upstairs. So and she was home alone again. So it was just a little bit strange. So the next incident actually happened about 2 days ago. So he was laying on my bed. He's pretty much always with me when I'm in my room, and when I'm upstairs, he's with me. So he was laying down in my bed. I was kind of like in and out of my room. I was like brushing my teeth, washing my face, like, you know, taking care of some laundry or whatever. So I finally came up here, and I had left my door cracked like 2 inches. So he's on my bed sleeping like he is, and then all of a sudden he sits up, and I'm on the edge of my bed over here. So he sits up, and he's like looking at the floor as if he's watching something. So I assume it's the cat, because my cat likes to sneak into my room, and then him and my cat like to, you know, run around and play. So I'm like, what are you looking at, buddy? So I come around and I'm looking, there's nothing there. But he is sitting up on my bed with his head to the ground, like his head's moving, like he's watching something. And I'm like, what the heck? So I'm looking at my door, and my door is literally open like 2 inches. So there's no way my cat could have gone in, or my cat could have come in and then snuck back out or something. There's no way. So I don't know what he saw, but he was clear as day. He was looking at something. He was like following something, and like I had to like almost snap him out of it. Like I was calling his name, and I was like petting him, like snapping him out of it, and then he finally like looked at me, and he like went back to sleep. Like he never saw anything. So I hope you liked this video. I know that it's the holidays, and you wanted probably a holiday type video from me. But don't worry, those are coming. I do have a DIY video that I'm making. I'm gonna show you how I'm putting together some DIY gifts for some friends and family, because I'm kind of a baller on a budget this year. This video, thumbs up, and tell me why. Tell me in the comments below if you've ever experienced anything spooky, or your opinion of maybe what's happening in my house, given the fact that up until 2 weeks ago, this house was completely silent. Nothing ever spooky happened, but now all of a sudden it's like left and right we're hearing things. Maybe it's all in our heads. Maybe something actually has like come into the house or whatever. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, my friends, goodbye. He says, bye, stupid humans. Bye. Leave me alone. He said, I'm trying to sleep. He's the creepiest dog. Bye.